A plea of not guilty has been entered. Next, we can have. You ready?
Yes.
Thank you. Have you received your money?
Yes, ma'am.
You have?
We are ready for plea.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
The record, Your Honor, Chesa for the defense, appearing alongside my learned friend.
In particular, sir,
I am reliably informed that and accordingly released on cash bail of 200,000 and has since appeared before court this morning with the effect that we are not opposed to his release on the amount of bail or bond is commensurate to the amounts in the charges. We'll also be praying more specifically that the accused person deposits his travel documents, including the passport or passports if he has more than one, and any other such documents. We are most obliged.
Reiterate what my learned senior, Mr. Whitty, has said. Complainant reiterates that the accused is a flight risk, given that he is an Indian national, and Your Honor, given the amount that is part of the offense, goes to a larger issue of public interest. And so we ask for the most stringent bail and bond terms as has been articulated by my learned senior. That is all.
High Court, Nairobi, application 399 of 2022, criminal bench book. Where such issues were raised, the High Court said that mere allegations that the accused is a flight risk, unless the prosecution provides substantial backup, cannot be used to punish the accused.
Sorry, Your Honor. Allow me to interject just in a minute. I do not understand what trajectory my learned colleague is taking. We are not opposed to bail. We are not even suggesting that it's a flight risk. From the state, we have simply said that the court should give the accused is a flight risk. So the authority is not even necessary.
At least to our case it is, to mitigate the harshness of the stringent terms that this court may want to give. Said that the offense is so serious because the money is involved running to hundreds of millions. Your Honor, to that we say, those figures are untested. We are not on trial. And the figure alone will not imply the harsh, will not invite the harsh terms. But most importantly, This court, or the High Court, has said in R versus Salim Said Nasoro and two others. This is the High Court in Nairobi, case number 351 of 2016, that seriousness of the offense per se cannot be a ground for opposing bail or inviting stringent terms. So invite this court to ignore the fact that the state has said the amounts involved are so serious. And the accused person has been unwell, still unwell, but by appearing today, 4 days after his arrest, proves that he is a man who will keep his word and come to this court. He would have flown out of this country if he wanted to not to come to this court. Mr. Witty, we will present him anytime, any day, and abide by what this court will say. Thank you.
Actually, 1 year since we had the Makadara issue.
Yes.
Rules and regulations which have been put out.
For me, also it's very uncomfortable as well. You can't breathe well. I think for me also it's very uncomfortable. You can't breathe as well. That's okay. That's okay.
Let them finish up quickly so that you can make a decision.
On that issue of being a flight risk, we have not been able to prove anything to that effect. I've also heard my learned counsel, Mr. Wambogo, say it's a matter of public policy. No issue of public policy has been raised. This is a private company. It's an entity that trades. There's no proof that has been put before the court to show that there's any issue of public interest in the matter. And however, on that, also on those grounds, Your Honor, apart from the press, who I believe have their cards, I would want the court to also address the gallery, because we have come to note that there are other individuals who do not have press cards who are recording these proceedings.
It came up into our bench. I think that one goes to all of you, because that was, I think the chief mentioned it.
Yes.
He had a meeting about all the judicial officers. I mean, let's just have it right. I should not belabor the point otherwise. Press cards, just there is the students here also. I see them having that. I also have mine here so that nobody else around my judicial officer. You also, I can see JV which also has this here. So can you just be candid enough, civil enough that even for those who are here for the fourth estate, tell us all you come to court and you know from which realm you come to. Is that asking too much? Do you have your bias? You're from which media house? MTV? Come again? TV47. TV? TV47. 47? Nairobi Times? Nairobi Times? Justice Today? Unlimited? What? Justice Today? Justice Today? Who else?
Because there have been so many threats against our clients on the issue.
Press, I don't do.
Yes, and this issue.
And you're not a young lawyer.
Yes, and
you know very well that if your client has been arrested,
of defamation.
okay, counsel, what you need to do, maybe you have to put them in writing,
Yes.
so that the court can address itself on that.
And that is what we're going to do once the matter commences. Yes. So perhaps you can give us now your findings on the issue of bail and bond.
Are you done with your, yes, sir?
So, sorry, Your Honor, I will not respond to what my learned friend indicated about if he wanted to disappear, would have left the country today. To us, that means that he is able to leave the aspect, so that it is not on his wish that he leaves the country.
Anyone can leave this country.
Yeah?
Anyone can leave.
Yeah, that's right. So because he's an accused person, I could leave, but I'm not an accused person. The court should ensure that he has... Counsel, we are not arguing. I'm talking to the court.
Yes, but you should be able to put that capability.
Let me just finish with the court, counsel. It's a right of response.
Yes.
You may not like it, though. Saying that from counsel's submission that he would have left the country if he wanted, that shows that he can leave the country if he wants. Accordingly, this court should put terms to ensure that he does not leave when and if he wants, but only if allowed by this honorable court. We thank you.
In the morning, is that okay? Tomorrow fasting in the morning at 9.
That's okay. We will want to get Your Honor, we know that you are pressed as a court. You're willing to stay even up to 4 But that's the way we special.
That you'd want him to be at the Capital Police Station?
No,
Oh.
the way we struggled,
Mm.
and he raised police bail, and he was out.
Mhm.
Unless Your Honor, if you could perhaps extend that police bail.
The money is with him. We've already given that one, we are done.
Yes, so
Plea,
that
you only take
his-
plea
his
once we are
freedom
done.
has
We are
been
now
taken
done with the
back.
police, and then now he's
Yes.
properly put on the dock to take his.
Yes, that I
Yes.
understand. That's why I was pleading with Your Honor. If perhaps you could stretch. I know how it was a stretch.
And as you rightly say, it's a stretch because I think I still have others. I'm on duty, but I would sit down between now and then and tomorrow, and I can assure you, fasting in the morning, I will deliver it. I can assure you that one take to the bank, so that I start with you tomorrow fasting in the morning, and then I read the bond and bill terms. I have considered what you said. I'll take that into consideration. Yeah, until that happened, then I was okay. But now with all that, let me put it into context. Then I read it fasting in the morning. Right, because I have a case which I had 3 days, which has collapsed. So it will even, you were here, I think, Councillor Chesaya. So it will give me the leeway to sit down and write it.
Very well.
Okay?
Perhaps, Your Honor, well,
By 9 o'clock, I should be able to deliver.
all that the issue is medical condition. Perhaps to be gracious enough to adopt what are already issues, and maybe issues in the ruling can be done because the medication is quite strong.
I will do the ruling, and I've heard all of you. I've heard what Councillor Chesa said. I've heard what you have said, and I will give a ruling in the morning at 9.
Very well, we can take.
That
We
should
can
be-
give them
that-
that.
That's
They can pass
okay.
by the hospital.
That's fine. That's okay.
We meet at 9 a.m.
Okay. So should it be a court order if you go to that? That's the other eye in this matter. When you all speak, we can.
Yes, Your Honor. I can escort him to hospital, and also if I perhaps get an order for where he's to be held tonight.
Just for clarification, although we say pass by, I think for arrangements to be made, they have to pass by the station first to arrange how to take him to the hospital.
I think now that's the issue. So I would leave that all the justice actors involved
Yes,
would know how best to handle it.
something.
But I do not want it. All I need is that I will read the ruling tomorrow at 9 a.m. on the board sale. Okay? So that I come up and what Councillor Chesa has also said. So we'll come here tomorrow. They're going to be escorted to Avenue. On bail and bond at 9 a.m.
You're most obliged, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Have a good day. I'm most privileged to appear before you. I've never appeared before. Thank you very much.